Welcome back, folks, to Train Simulator. Today, we're going to be running the cab forward, which is going to be a first for me. Welcome back, Joe. It's time to haul these boxes over the summit to Truckee. You think you got what it takes? Be warned, though, other trains in the area have trouble up there, so watch out for them. Alright, so, here we have our cab forward. It's a 2884, model AC10, you can see. The cab forwards were very interesting, and yes, these are real locomotives for anybody who's looking at this thing going, wait, this is a real thing? Yes, absolutely it was. The Southern Pacific had cab forwards for one specific reason. Their tunnels and snow sheds along their lines ended up suffocating their crews because they weren't properly ventilated. So, as we've got another one passing over here, they are very cool looking locomotives, but yes, they were getting suffocated within tunnels. And because of this, they tried flipping the locomotives around. At the time they had Mallet type locomotives, 2882s, and they basically flipped them in reverse, and then that began the development of what we now know as the cab forwards. And I believe there's only one cab forward survivor. And I believe it is actually this model. That's pretty neat. But we've got a fruit train here. Might actually put some sand on it. Alright, it's pretty slippery. But yeah, it got going pretty quick here. But yeah, basically this was a solution to engineer suffocating. And that's not good. But we'll take you inside here. Now these, of course, being with a cab in the front, it's very difficult to feed coal back to the tender. So these were oil fired. Well, actually, if you look at the locomotive, even on newer designs, it was basically just flipped around. You can see there's the oil tender. There's a big platform between the oil tender and the smoke box, which is in the back. As to whether or not these locomotives were a success, I'm pretty sure they ran to the end of steam, so it's pretty self-explanatory as to how well they would have worked. I think in many ways they were revolutionary, and I think that they, at least putting the cab forward, could have revolutionized the design of steam. But by the time they really got going, diesel was already well established, really. I mean, they had cab forwards well before the diesel era, but honestly, I really, really would love to see what they would have done with that sort of technology, that sort of layout, and more modernized technology. I just want to see steam come back. It's a pipe dream, but I just want to see steam come back in a meaningful way. And it is coming back in some ways, but in this era of alternative fuels, I want to see us find something that we can burn clean. And I think steam is the solution to that, potentially. The only downside, you have to, in the modern day, you would have to implement traction motors, so you would still need electricity. Obviously, you would. This isn't a very long train either. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and the caboose makes 24. 25 if you count the tender. Yeah, I got it set to automatic fireman, so I don't have to worry about all the small, minute details. But yeah, these are crazy locomotives. I remember, this is another situation, when I was younger, I would see things like this, like these cab forwards, and just go, I don't like them. they're too different. I don't like them. But as you get older and you do more research, you figure out that these were massive beasts. You look at this. This is a 2884. That's not a small locomotive by any stretch of the imagination. These were the workhorses of the Southern Pacific Steam Fleet, for sure. And I do believe that SP did have a couple of traditional cab articulated locomotives. I don't know how many and what wheel configuration, but I know that they had a couple. I've seen footage where there's been a couple. And honestly, I wonder myself if these locomotives actually are reversible to where they can run more traditionally. As I'm looking at the cab, I'm wondering if that's possible. It looks like it, but I think the overall idea is to just run them as cab forward reverse. Yeah, I overdid it a little bit with the reverser. That's why I wasn't getting as much speed. It's been a while since I've operated Steam, folks. Give me a break. Alright, now I've never run this scenario before, and I've had very limited time on this locomotive. So I couldn't tell you how long this will be, how far we need to go. Alright, so our next location is, can't see it. That's on the other side there. Okay, 8 miles. Our final destination is 9 miles, so this will not be a long run at all. No, sir. And that's okay. This route wasn't... I don't think this route was backdated for these locomotives, so they might look a tad out of era. Just get off the throttle a little bit. If we get closer to the speed limit. I can't believe this is only 25 miles an hour. Must be because of the wet conditions that were mentioned earlier. Watch out for red signals, it says. Oh, shoot, I didn't... Oh, well, it didn't end the scenario, so I guess that I was clear there. Come on, baby. She's gonna struggle up here, but she can make it. Wow, look at this. This is a 2.4% grade. Jeez Louise. That is steep. I'm gonna be on my knees up here. I'm just seeing what sticks at this point. Trying to get traction. I've stalled. Alright. I gotta get traction. I didn't know this grade was coming up, otherwise I would have tried to charge it. Alright, let me try holding the brakes here. Alright. Come on, baby. Let's find some traction. There we go. She's got a little bit. She's got a little bit. Okay, not enough. Come on, baby. I was running the new Smokebox Heavy Challenger the other day, and I had the same problem on Sherman Hill. Although I didn't come to a complete stall. I nearly came to it. I was at like 4 or 3 miles an hour. And I am sanding. I just gotta really find... Gotta dig in and find grip. Come on, baby. I'm not finding any right now. Alright. So yeah, I'm pretty much stalled here. It'll find traction when it wants to find traction, unfortunately. This is the downside of not having any sort of traction motors. Not a whole lot I can do here. She's trying. There she goes. Put the sand back on. Slow and steady. Just leaving everything at full throttle and just letting it find grip. That's all I can do. I can't mess with anything else. I'm completely hands off all controls right now. And slowly but surely, she's finding it. And this was a real problem back in the day. You guys have to remember, without traction motors, and in bad conditions, ugh. Just had to pray for traction. Sometimes you get it. It also curves off up here. I don't know if the grade lessens or increases. I have no way of telling. Come on, baby. And this definitely tells you the power these locomotives have. If this was any other type of locomotive, you'd need help. You'd have to telegraph, or honestly, I don't know what you would do if you were all the way out here. If they had radio, depending on the era, if they had radio, they could definitely radio for someone, or they could flag someone down and say, "Hey, when you get back down the hill, send for help." You see, she's trying. Come on, maybe. She doesn't want him. Let me try turning off the sand again. Because I don't think I'm getting any... Okay, yeah, I'm not really getting much, if any, slippage. Which, by the way, is one of the biggest things this game struggles to do, is implement real wheel slip. Smokebox actually came along and implemented real wheel slip, but I don't believe this was one of his models. I think this was this High Iron? I don't remember who did this. But yeah, folks, this was a problem all throughout the Steam era, was finding traction. That's why when Diesel came along and had traction motors, it was mind-blowing. It was absolutely mind-blowing. They could find traction anywhere, any grade. Grades felt like pretty much nothing. Just throw it in full gear and let the traction motors do the work. And if you found some slippage, sand it up, and there you go. Steam works best on flat land. It doesn't do well with hills. Doesn't mean it can't do hills. It absolutely can, as you're seeing right here. They can, but last thing you want is a train crawling along at this speed when you've got a timetable to keep. And when you've got reefers full of fruit and ice to keep them cold, that could very easily melt even in these conditions. Might take us a little while to get back up to speed. But again, there's as far as I'm aware, there's not much that I can really do here other than just let the locomotive work. And it is. It's finding traction, slowly but surely. It's losing it in some spots, but it is finding it in spots, and that's just kind of what you have to do. I don't want to mess with it too much because I also don't want to get going backwards with all the progress I've made. Oh, that's a tree in the way. Hang on. Let's go for this view. One of these is going to have to be our thumbnail. Probably this. Yeah, that'll make a good thumbnail. It also helps that it has these nice big drivers. These big Boxpark drivers. Massive. And the massive cylinders. Doing what they can to find as much traction as they can. And having 4 leading wheels and 2 trailing wheels. Those are definitely good. Oh yeah, she's fine now. Finding it pretty quickly now, actually, so the grade must be leveling out a little. Ideally, I would think even with a train this small, it would be beneficial to have a helper. But I think the problem with this scenario is that, unfortunately, there aren't any real helper engines other than just sticking another cab forward on the back, which I don't know was historically accurate with the SP. I do like those flying air pumps, though. Those are really cool. On any locomotive, I think those are really neat. Aesthetically. I don't know what those little reservoirs that keep popping off are for, if that's just brake air or what that is. Somebody more knowledgeable will have to let me know in the comments. It's white air, so it's some sort of auxiliary steam. It's probably auxiliary air from the air brake system. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here and get back to when we're finally rolling again at a decent clip, so that way the entire video isn't going to be an hour long. So, I'm going to cut here, and I will see you guys when we're closer to our destination. It shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, folks, we are back. Just made it up here. Apparently, this guy blew some brake shoes, so he needs a little bit of help. So we gotta pull forward and give him a hand. I forgot to whistle at that crossing. But yeah, this has been a struggle up this hill, let me tell you. It has been up, and then down, and then up, and then down. So I'm assuming I'm going to stop my train up here, I'm going to unhook, and I'm going to give him a hand. Yeah, it was a long, tough way up here. For sure. This is a tough grade. One thing you want to do is you want to play around with the reverser and throttle to get it to where she'll bite, and then once she bites into the rail and gets traction, you'll see it get going again. But she will slow down, as you see. It is tough. This is a green rated scenario, but if you don't know what you're doing, it feels tough. Let's see where the back of the train is. Alright, so the train is in the loop. That's good. It's finding some grip again. You see that speedometer flickering around, trying to go up and down. Boy, a lot of fruit being hauled today, huh? That is something. just messing with the reverser here just to control the speed a bit so we're not speeding. Once I get up to the signal, I'll go completely off the throttle and just slam on the brakes. And that'll be it for this video. Alright, and I'll cut her off. Right here. Alright. That should do it. Now get out of here so we don't get that annoying sound. Might be your lucky day. You never know what the past will throw at you. Let's go help these guys out. Duty complete for now. Alright, folks. Well, that is going to do it. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed some of the scenes up the hill. God bless. Have a good one. See you further down the line.